Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Chat Manitors, for your help. I run Unconditional Love Tarot, Marilyn H., Sally C. Sage, Pat Star. I hope everyone is having a good weekend. I've been here, so. Okay. Today's Saturday, so feel free to ask personal questions, pet questions, political questions, celebrity questions. Oops, I forgot to shut off the, 1 second. I don't remember which one is which. They're all the same color. I had to shut off the humidifier. That's what generates the background noise. Well, one of the things, I have a fan here too that generates background noise. Having said that, yes, hi Josh Matthews, Gene Rogers. Well, the major news of the day is Fruitcakes trying to figure out whether he should bomb Iran or not. But to make a long story short, I don't feel he's going to do it because, Lev Parnas was saying that, although I predicted it last week or something, but I read a piece from Lev Parnas. He said Putin won't allow Trump to do it because we know Putin has something on Trump. So, hi, Shell 522. Shell 522, you're exactly right. That's what's been on my mind. Anything he can do, Cheryl is asking, will Trump cancel the midterm election? If he can, he will. Or find something to create some kind of emergency so he can declare, because he knows Democrats will win. But what's going to save us are the courts, because he may declare martial law or something like that, okay, in order for him to cancel the election. Expect him to do something, play some kind of games, or collaborate with red state governors to cause chaos. If he's still around, because I don't know how long this country is going to be able to tolerate him being in the White House, to be honest with you. I believe it was today or last night. I think it was last night. The gentleman who's in charge of Indivisible, I couldn't hear him very well, but I think they are planning another protest. They're scheduling another protest. If it's, I don't know exactly when, but soon. And I feel that one too will be, there will be a lot of people, because it feels like to me intuitively, every day, more and more people are getting fed up. He's getting people pissed off. And the way he's abusing migrants, I've always known these Americans won't go for this. Absolutely not. Not on their name, So, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he try something. And, I was reading something this week about Justin Bieber. Well, basically they were trying to say, I don't believe it. He might have seen things he should not have because he was very young when he was around Puff Daddy or Puff Diddy, whatever they call him. But I didn't realize he had so many mental issues. From what I understand, he has a major anger, which is not surprising, given a lot of people, if their mom and dad had difficulties when they were younger, it seemed like his mom and dad had difficulties, had challenges, whatever they were, I don't know. Okay. that can create problem for a lot of us, if not most of us. And I feel that's what he's exhibiting, and also being famous at such a young age. It seems like this guy has a lot more on his plate than I originally thought. I don't understand his way of thinking. I was watching on YouTube a video from TMZ. I used to love to watch TMZ because I thought they were funny. But I don't feel, well, obviously, when you suffer childhood traumas, it can take a lifetime to overcome those things. You get better, but it takes a long time and it's slow. He's lucky. It seems like his wife is crazy about him. But he's lucky as well. His manager, I believe his manager's name is Scooter. This guy is amazing in my opinion and intuitively, because he accused the guy of cheating him. Intuitively, I didn't think so, but TMZ did a documentary on him. They found out that if he owes Scooter, as opposed to Scooter owing him money, and Scooter is not making a big deal out of it, I think he's lucky, because he could have gotten sued, although his wife just sold some kind of business for $1 billion. You guys probably know better than I do. But that's one guy watching that TMZ video that caught my attention, because they were talking about Puff Daddy. That's why I was looking at it, and I caught that bet about him. He got a lot of challenge intuitively, but he will get a lot better as he gets older. I don't know how old he is. Does anybody know how old Justin Bieber is? Is he 30 yet? Hi, Irene Clubber. Beverly C says Milo will Steve, the Nazi guy, get out of office soon. He makes a mess. Oh well, that's what's going to get him out, because he's making a mess. No, I would be surprised. Between 9 and September, it feels like to me. And I tweeted a message to him last week. He probably think, oh, this guy's crazy. I told him, I said, Trump is going to fire you. So enjoy your 15 minutes of fame. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, Lisa Melling. Lena Melling says he's in his 30s. I don't know how old he is. Patty D'Agostino says, Milo, I hope all is well. Yes, so far so good. I learned this week that the Brooklyn diocese will not change my first name on my high school diploma. New York City Hospital will not accept my diploma. Oh, they will not change your first name. Wow, I'm surprised. Oh, well, the hospital, they can do whatever they want. They're not in need, otherwise they would have accepted your diploma. This is crazy. But if I were you, I'd keep after it. You can get letters and stuff like that to show, and also from your teachers when you were there. Yeah, you gotta be creative when you're facing those situations. Okay. CM Transportation says, Milo, thank you for letting me call last week. I don't remember. You're very welcome during the live. I really appreciate your message about my brother and who passed. You're very welcome. I don't remember at all. I talked to so many people, but you're very welcome. Terry Richardson says, Middle will my youngest son find love soon. I don't know how soon you mean, but I feel between now and October he'll meet a couple of people, and but yeah, I don't know how old your son is, but a lot of young people today, they're so used to being behind a keyboard, they don't do like I used to do when I was a young guy. Just go up to the girls and ask them out. So I don't know how old he is, but if he's young, tell him he's got to take chances. That's the way it goes. You don't sit around because the other guys will, well, you have to take chances. That's the message. But yeah, he'll find somebody. Okay. Let's see. Sophia, she says, Milo, do you think Diddy's son, the one that looks like him? Oh yeah, this guy, something about him, I'm not getting if he will betray his father and tell more. He may not have any, what it won't matter if he tells more, okay, because Puff Daddy's going to prison. Intuitively so far, the way I am getting the jurors, oh Lord, they don't like him at all. And they played a video last week that got most of them disgusted, if not all of them. I was listening to one of the lawyers. Was it one of the lawyers or a reporter? A reporter who was talking about it. It was bad. So, if on, they won't know, well, he's got to be careful because if he perjure himself, he'd get into more trouble. But at this point, the feds, they have everything they need on Diddy anyway. I mean, the people who are participating in his shenanigans are testifying against him and all kinds of stuff. So the son, I have not heard, and I'm not getting the son participating in those things. I'm sure he knew what was going on, and I'm sure he knew that his father was doing drugs and doing things he shouldn't be doing. But it seems like to me, he's just like his father. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So, yeah, if they ask him questions, he has no choice. He will talk. That's the answer to your question. Okay. I am looking for next questions. Somebody, did a celebrity pass this week or last week? I remember hearing somebody passed. Oh. It was either the lead guitarist. Oh my God, I can't pronounce the name. You guys know what I mean. He's the lead guitar player for some major band. I don't remember which one passed last week. That's why I'm getting that. I don't remember his name. Kalohi SF says, yep, that was a bad mistake for the defense to play that. The defense played it? Oh my God, I thought the prosecution played it. Thank you for the information. Oh Lord. So, I've been saying this on my other channel, that the jury, oh my God, there's no love lost for Diddy among these people. Oh my God. Patty D'Agostino says, I don't have contacts with any teachers from Catholic high school nor Catholic grammar school teachers. I was born to Italian immigrants. Yeah, in Brooklyn, and I have an Italian first and middle name. You know what I would do if I were you? I'd go to the school. I bet you, even if they don't have them, they have them all archived, buddy. That's what I would do. Like your birth certificate, okay? If you were to go look for it right now, they don't, you know, with computers, if you were born like in the 80s, everything is computerized. So just a couple of keys and your birth certificate comes up. But from a long time ago, okay, like when I was born, everything is archived. So they know, if I were you, I'd go back to the school. You will get your info, okay? Sophia Tishi says, my money finance is a mess. Do you think money would get better for me? Oh yeah. You know, we all go through those, or a lot of us go through those period of challenge, whether financial or otherwise. But I don't feel like saying you're going to lose your footing, and you know what you're going to have to do. I'm sure you know. I'm just repeating. Manage yourself out of, you know, through. You'll get out of it. Okay. You got tired of the crap, says Milo, is the person who I have trusted for so long, a friend, my enemy, very hostile, always putting me down, but I have done nothing to her and have helped her and family. You know, I don't feel like saying she's an enemy, but you know, if the person is behaving that way, I'm sure you know, stay away from her. She has other issues, and since, you know, some people don't appreciate when people are nice to them, okay? They can behave that way. So if I were you, stay away. No, I don't feel she's your enemy, but she's not a nice person. Okay. Somebody mentioned something like that, Kolo ESF, saying, I think Diddy wanted to torture the Jews, seeing it again himself. Well, yeah, it seems like, according to, in fact, that same reporter that was talking about was saying it seemed like he was proud of what he did. He didn't learn anything. And I was complaining about that to you guys a couple of weeks ago. I was saying that his family, instead of being ashamed, if it was me, my father wasn't on trial. First of all, when it comes to those type of things, my family is kind of conservative, so I wouldn't be happy. My dad wouldn't be getting a pass from me. So I don't understand the behavior of his family, his mother, his sons, taking selfies. They were smiling, walking in. Me, I would be somber if I were to go and visit him. I don't understand this at all. You don't let people, it's like, this happens every day, this is nothing. That's the behavior I see them, that's the way I read them. Okay. Hey, Rihanna says, did my boyfriend rub my toothbrush in the toilet? Oh my God. I'm not getting that, but why would, yeah, I believe, I agree with Kim Aldon that says, if you suspect he did something like that, then it's time to leave him. Yeah, I agree with that, because he may not have done it, but if you feel, because some people are that stupid, you know, I don't see him doing it, but he may do it in the future, or they can do anything. You don't want to be around somebody like that. Okay, I agree with Kay. Okay. Venus says Stephen Miller, he needs to go to prison. Well, he's abusing so many people. Prison may be a good place for him to hide, because I've said it a number of times, the energy that they are creating is bad, and people are going to want revenge. I don't understand, well, obviously they're stupid, because they are hurting so many people, and not everyone forgive and forget. And when these guys leave the government, they no longer have Secret Service around them. What are they going to do? Yeah. Thank you, Vicky I. Brian Wilson, I believe the person is. Thank you, Sunspark. Yes, that's the person. And you know, lately we've been losing some of those big bands from the 70s, 80s, 90s even. Yeah, I mean, when I say big band, I mean those rock and roll bands. Oh my God. I am looking for questions. All right. Hi, Dana Luna. Let's see. Joanna Thomas said, Milo, do you see us receiving a stimulus? No. You know, it seems like there are a bunch of people. I mean, did you get that from YouTube? I don't watch those videos. A bunch of people are spreading, you know, rumors around. If you're on Social Security, you're going to get extra payment or something like that. Or Trump was saying he was going to send out some kind of, Elon said from the money he saved, he was we're going to get refunds. Yeah. And also, I don't know how many of you guys heard that a couple of people from Doge were interviewed, and they were saying they were shocked at how little waste of money the government, you know, because they went in thinking they're going to save trillions of dollars. They knew nothing about government, and they went in, they found nothing. So they were shocked, but they created a mess. Okay, but you know, right now it seems like Trump is waking up about that and pissed off. Yes, somebody gave me the answer. I'm looking. The Beach Boys. Somebody posted it. I'm trying to give the person. Ron Collision said the Beach Boys. Yes, the lead singer or the lead guitar person. Yeah. Yes. I'm seeing his face right now. He was 82, something like that. Catherine McLemore said, I met a guy who seems pretty cool. Curious if we'll become close friends and more. I don't feel like saying no, but he's about, okay. Catherine, can you please call me? Oh boy, I gotta find my number. Let's see. If you have the number, please call me because I'm seeing somebody who's about 6 feet with broad shoulders. Yikes. I rebooted my machine and I forgot to get my, okay, my journal. Okay, I got the number now. Otherwise, that's the person you're gonna meet. Here's the number. Please call. Okay. Chloe SF said, my dad get a good lawyer to be the executor of his will for his will and trust instead of my two siblings. I would be surprised. I don't think so. But hi, this is Milo.
Hi, Milo. This is Catherine McLemore. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you? Okay.
I'm good.
Is he about 6 feet, 6'1"?
This guy is more like I think I'm 5'8", and he told me he's 5'8".
Okay, so who's the very tall gentleman?
I don't know.
Okay, remember I told you, okay?
I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, that's why, if I describe somebody to you, you don't know them, that means they're coming. But, there is a chance this person is going to be, you'll be friends, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's someone else, or you meet someone else as well, and then it's going to be up to you, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're very welcome. Good luck to you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Somebody asked me about the, yeah. But you know something? I mean, I understand how you feel, Kalohi. Regardless of what your father does, that document is a contract. So even if your siblings were to become the executor of the estate, nothing they can do. They have to go according to that. The judge, probate court, yeah, okay. But unless somebody were to convince your dad to hire a lawyer, that's the only way. Because in his mind, why should I spend extra money? Or, yeah, pay somebody to do this, okay? Craig Dixon is asking, Hamilu, can you ask Louis Armstrong how he's doing? He was a Trump. Oh, I know Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong is a happy camper, and he's doing well. And I mean, a lot of those people, regardless of how, I mean, they were above average financially than a lot of African Americans, but some of the stuff that used to happen to them affected them emotionally. You can see them laughing and everything, so, but that's one thing, I got that from someone else not too long ago. So he's happy that things are getting better here, but he's doing well. But the first thing I got was, in those days, how those black musicians, what they used to go through, they couldn't stay in hotels and stuff like that. That's, when they were traveling. That's the first thing I got. But he's a happy camper. Okay. Whitney Mohazes says, will my cat forgive me next Wednesday because she really sick and I am putting her down? Our pets, they, according to, from what I understand, dogs, cats, and our pets, they don't mind going. And your cat, there is nothing, okay, as I was reading your question, I don't feel your cat feels you have anything to apologize about. In fact, you're helping her because she's suffering. So you're doing the right thing, okay? I wouldn't worry. That's the way I'm getting your cat, okay? So it's tough. They are family. When we lose them, oh Lord, that's another reason why I don't have any, because, yeah. But no, your cat doesn't want you to worry. All right, friends. Thank you very much, everyone, for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmedia.com, or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for us to talk. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. I'm trying to grow this channel. Well, I forgot. I thought the number of subscribers I have. I'm trying to reach 3,000 on this channel. So please help me subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. Please give me a thumbs up. That will help me a lot. Hi, Vicky. You're very welcome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jodine Johnson, Joanna Thomas. I'll see you all this coming Monday. Till then, enjoy your weekend. Bye.